Pinot sounds like it's going to stain the table.
No, it's a white wine.
Pinot's red.
No, Pinot's white.
No, Pinot's white,
See
yeah.
how much I know about wine?
I don't think I can drink this.
He seems like serious and firm on that.
I don't think I can drink it. He likes that.
Yes, just...
It's got that barnyard smell. Let me get out my headphones.
Wait, don't turn the channel. You've tuned into High Gravity.
The show where we talk about beer, brewing, and bullshit.
Where the only thing we take seriously is the next round.
So grab a glass.
Fill it with something cold.
And enjoy the show.
I just had some struggles getting this bottle open. It's a waxed bottle. But it says on the bottle, contents under pressure, and they were not lying because it just...
You touched it and it blew.
That is a
Big time.
fine bubble. It's been a while, huh?
So, to get right into it, what we're having is the 2017 Imperial Stout Whiny Bastard, aged in Pinot Noir barrels. Is Pinot Noir not red?
It's a white
Oh,
wine.
that's good.
But Noir. It just seems dark. Anyways, I don't care. I'm not a wine guy. 11% alcohol by volume, extra strong beer, beer extra forte. Ingredients: water. What? Get out of here. Malted
Take that
barley, malted wheat, flaked barley, demerara sugar, hops, yeast. Miracle of Science, brewed by Nickelbrook Brewing Company, Burlington, Ontario.
Was there a date on there? For this
2017.
bottle?
Yeah, it says 2017 Imperial Stout. So
Good. I really like it.
here's the description. Well, I mean, we haven't even read the description yet. Me and Daryl don't even pour, and Johnny's
He's
over
already
here.
had something to drink.
So, as the description is handcrafted. Can you believe Nickelbrook took some of the best Pinot Noir barrels from the Niagara wine region and tossed their bastard of a beer in it? I mean, what have they done to the soft oak and subtle earthy fruit notes of the barrel? Their Imperial Stout has way too much chocolate, coffee, and dark fruit flavors for the delicate notes imparted by a barrel aging process. I don't know what they think they're doing, so what if it's delicious? Whiny bastard. Drink it today or cellar it and enjoy later as it matures. Et votre santé. And then let's see.
Is that like
I
wine
always-
speak for cheers?
I always look forward to him just reading the bottle.
I know.
Recommended serving glass, chalice or tulip. Okay, we got that covered. Warning, bottle conditioned, contents under pressure.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so just based on the smell of this, that barrel aging process definitely infected this beer, and all of those bubbles were definitely coming from the infection that continued to eat the sugars and make
Give me very little bit just in case.
a
Fill it up.
ridiculous
Jeez, that's-
amount of foam.
The wine characteristics on this are unreal. I mean, it's really good.
Daryl, that's gonna bubble over. Oh nope, it didn't. Thank God.
Come on now. I'm like a professional pourer.
Sure. Okay, poured, it does smell a lot more winey and a lot less sour.
Sour. It still has a sour smell to it.
It does,
does a
but
little
when
bit.
you drink it, it's just like a wine back.
Okay, so it doesn't taste sour.
There's a little bit,
Fuck.
but it's not as sour as I was expecting it to be.
Okay.
Anyways,
Oh,
like when I think sour, I think of lambic.
that's good.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're right. The wine characteristic does
it
come through.
finishes out, and then it kind of cuts the sour and makes it wine.
It's almost like you mixed wine with a beer. It's not boozy. It's kind of thin.
Very thin.
I don't know, but it does really remind me of like a dark sour beer.
Yeah, I like it like a lot.
It's amazing.
He's lying.
I almost spit that out.
I just took a little sip. I don't think I can drink this.
I'll take it if you.
I'm going to try again.
I don't hate it.
Try the gargle technique, Daryl.
Yeah, definitely not.
I like it.
It's the taste it even leaves in your mouth.
Ooh, yeah. That second drink I hated.
It's just a wine finish.
No, that's not a wine finish.
Yeah.
That's like...
It's a dry.
I get
I
where
can
fruity
taste the
wine.
dryness to
Yeah.
it, but there's a back taste on this that does not belong there.
it definitely
I'll be
tasted
the odd man out.
infected.
I like it.
I
don't think it is. I don't taste any bad notes or characteristics to this at all.
I can't drink this. It's not even about like being sour. I can't drink this one.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
I like it. I'm sorry.
Well, let's see why you like it. It is because
Wait, what's the percent?
11%.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Daryl. Fuck this beer.
That was last week's.
Yeah. Well,
It is 11% though. He's
I
correct.
can't do this. For this being, I mean, think about it. This is an imperial stout. Has no imperial stout taste whatsoever.
Tastes nothing like a stout.
I can taste a little
I can
bit
say
of the,
watered down. I would say it does.
I don't even, no, not even stout. I can taste like the dryness of the Pinot,
Yeah.
but then all of a
It's
sudden,
very overpowering.
it's got some
If you let it-
funk on the
Let
back
it sit on
end.
your tongue. That's the wine, but you let it sit on your tongue, you're going to get some of that imperial.
The funk on the back end is not wine. I drink a lot of wine. That's not wine.
Yeah, I'm not.
That is funk.
I'm not impressed. I'm not a fan.
So I'm going to be in this one all on my own.
I wonder if it's just because it's
I'm okay with that. I
older
like
and it
it.
just didn't age very well.
So
I really like it. Like, I really like it.
our prayers have been answered.
Wow.
She texted me and asked if we wanted food.
Well, not
A little
my
disappointed it wasn't Aaron. And that was last week. He hasn't heard it yet.
Assistant Kaylin.
Okay, I'm definitely.
I got nothing.
I wanted this to be good. 'Cause
I got
kinda
a
like the
thumbs up from
wine.
Gary. That's it.
Yeah, I was excited about this too. I really wanted it to be good.
Well, I'll pass the collection bowl around if anyone wants to dump.
Yeah, you can.
I
fucking
really like
drink
this
mine.
one.
I at first I did. At first I was the first drink. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm into this.
I'm going to try one more sip before I give it to you. Just,
Okay.
but I still taste it. I mean, it has some hops in it: Cascade, Magnum, Nugget.
I like this a lot. Like the blend. To me, this is fantastic.
Enjoy.
Like I'm getting all the high points of it. I don't get the infected thing you're talking about. Like the wine sourness kind of blends with whatever hops are in this, I think, and it's just a great
I mean, I don't
blend.
like sours, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I would say if I didn't like it because it was sour, but it's not even that.
I like sour, like lighter sour. I like heavy sours,
It definitely smells sour to me.
and I just get the wine notes from that. Like I really do like this.
Oh God, no!
Do you guys want breakfast?
I'm sure.
I'm in.
What do you
Or
want?
are we going to the other place after for lunch?
Oh, we'll definitely go there for lunch.
Both.
We don't have
We
to
have
do
to drink
both.
more then.
I don't know.
Pass the bottle.
She's just.
You got to finish this one.
Holy shit! You guys didn't have any.
Why
Of
do you?
these.
No.
I did. Yeah, I tried. I tried 3 drinks, and I just.
I tried 3 sips and
I'm not gonna bomb it as much as I'd love to for the effect.
I knew the first one I wasn't going to be able to drink it.
But yeah, she's said she can bring us up food if we want food from the place.
Is that where you normally get a sandwich from, like the breakfast sandwich?
Yeah, that's what I'm ordering.
Ooh, get me one of those.
Okay.
They always look good.
I'm in.
That's it. Can
Did you ask any of our audience if they wanted some?
of those?
Might need more.
Yeah, right. Does anyone else want a breakfast sandwich?
Anyone?
It's a bagel sandwich with
Ooh, a squirrel.
grilled ham, scrambled eggs and spinach, and cheese.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Sweet.
I spelled ham, but I think she knows what ham is. Give me some ham. So anyway,
Well, I was
that beer
hoping
sucked.
something out of that one, but
That sucked.
although that is probably one of the worst beers we've had yet.
No, we've had that.
Honestly-
First one tonight was worse.
I'm trying to
No,
think of.
I'll have that one
mean,
from last week, the
week.
peanut butter. I'll
Yeah.
have that one before this.
What?
Oh hell yeah!
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Oh, 100%.
This one's great.
Yeah.
100%. I would drink that one.
Like it needs to be cold.
We're gonna see how he does later today.
If I'm in the head a lot,
He's
we'll know
laying
a
on the
lot.
ground hurting.
We could get an independent opinion here. Get an empty cup. You're gonna try
Oh.
this. Don't tell him what it is.
We
We're
won't
gonna
say
let him try
nothing.
it first.
So Philip just walked in.
Brother Phil. It's Brother Phil.
Oh, it is. He's my brother.
Yeah, last time Brother Phil was here, you and Brother Phil got all
you give it to him.
fucking silly.
Yeah.
Before you give it to him, tell him what. Read it, the bottle,
No,
so he
that's
knows.
Jim's job.
Wait, I gotta get a cup.
Son of a bitch.
Wait till he's here though, just so he knows what it is.
Son of a bitch, give me a drink. There you go.
One more night.
Oh my gosh,
Can't
Phil.
be me.
This is too high sugar still.
Yeah. But it's high
So-
alcohol.
So by the way,
It's high alcohol right now, though.
Brother Philip just brought in the mead that we've been working on. It's going to be a ginger mead. The ginger's not in it yet,
Oh,
but I just tasted it,
your mic's hot, by the way, so you can.
and it's good.
If
but
you're
it's
gonna be here a
sweet.
while, I'll get headphones.
Would you like a sip?
Absolutely. Please. Hold on.
No, I gotta go back brewing.
I gotta clean this palate.
Okay, so tell them what type of beer. You don't have to read everything, but just what
Good.
type of beer it is.
It's called Whiny Bastard,
Oh, it sounds like me.
aged in
It is you.
No, that's him today.
aged in Pinot Noir barrels.
Oh my
Extra strong beer.
God, dude.
I mean, enjoy. I guess
Yeah, you don't drink it. You need some.
it is very carbonated. Watch out, it gets very bubbly.
It's got a very.
Tell us
pared
what you
dominance
think
to
of it, because we've had different opinions here.
it. No, there's only two opinions.
Which is a
that's
difference
nice.
of opinions.
That's nice mead.
Yeah, that's delicious.
That mead, it tastes very like floral.
I get
like
pear,
that a lot.
like a lot of pear.
I like that a lot. That's
what,
really
you get
good.
like an apple pear on that
Yeah,
meat. Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe it was.
So not the mead,
apple
but
pear honey.
honestly, what do you think of this one here? And complete honesty.
Yeah, we need somebody else to interject how much they love this beer.
It's tart
Yes.
and smoky.
You get smoky?
I get a lot of smoky.
I could see the
I
smoky.
smell the smoky and I taste the smoky and tart.
So do you like it?
Not really.
Damn it.
Not really.
Because it sucks.
It sucks.
I think it's
it
great.
sucks.
I mean, it's from
Has a
2000
very-
it's from 2017, so
Yeah.
whatever minor infection that it might have had.
I don't think it's infected.
That's probably
It's
why it
got-
was overcarbonated
it's aged,
too.
Yes, that's
it's
what I
aged
think.
in a Pinot Noir barrel. It was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I could understand that then.
Yeah, right, yeah. You see,
That's the tartness from the
Yep.
Pinot Noir.
What's the
What was-
back end?
Yeah, was there living yeast in that barrel? That's what I mean. Was there like living yeast in that barrel or bacteria? Because like this to me, I get the wine. I get
Yeah.
a lot of the wine, but there's definitely something
The back
off.
end is
I don't
back
think
end
so.
is
bad.
No, it's bad.
Well, because it tastes.
Fuck you guys.
The reason I think it's bad is because one, it was way overcarbonated, so something was working in this bottle. Two, it tastes nothing like a stout. So whatever stout characteristics it used to
Gone,
have are gone because whatever bacteria or whatever's in here ate all the remaining sugars, and it tastes nothing like a stout. Like this thing is infected. There's no way it's not.
It has like a sour taste in the very end.
That's
sits
the
in
wine. Wine does that.
Right, but it
that beer
tastes
do,
it
too.
tastes so much like the wine. Like there's no way you're gonna get that much wine characteristic
they
out of a
just-
barrel
It's
and
a
no
sour
stout.
that's aged in a wine barrel, though.
But it's
all
not a
those
sour.
Characteristics. I thought
It's
you
not
said
a
it
sour.
was a sour.
No, it's a stout.
Oh, that changes things a little bit.
It tastes like a sour.
I thought this entire time y'all been saying this is a sour. I'm like, this
It is a
every
sour, but it was
characteristic.
it should have been a
wasn't a
stout.
It's
It
supposed to
is
be
a
stout.
sour or
No.
it is sour. That's two totally different things.
Well, it's a sour now.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
That's different. In that case, something's fucked up.
Yeah, it sucks.
Pass it here. I still like
Oh
it.
gosh.
I still like it. I'm going to keep drinking
Hey,
it.
there's nothing wrong with that. But
Oh, there's a lot
the
wrong
fact
with
that
it.
the fact that it tastes entirely like the wine and not like a stout, just like there must have been some sort of like the wine yeast was still active in that barrel or something because it just turned this into a sour wine.
I like it. I really
It
do.
probably had to be really different right when it came out.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Probably still would have been shit then too. I don't want to be so harsh.
Whoever donated it, sorry, we didn't like it.
Well, no, 2/3 of the group didn't like it. I did.
I mean, I was still excited to try it.
Thank you for your contribution to the show. It is greatly appreciated.
3/4.
He's not one of us.
But he tasted it and tested.
character.
well,
Fine, fine.
He's
Yeah.
an NPC.
well, Nickelbrook, your beer's fucked. Sorry. Sorry.
Here you go, Johnny. For you.
Oh, yay. Half the bottle.
Phil's remodeling back there.
I'm going to mute that mic.
Something to get rid of this taste.
In case you didn't hear him, he's trying to get something to get rid of the taste of that beer.
It was not good.
I like it.
I don't think that was obvious. So I would like to get rid of the taste by drinking another beer here.
All right, I'm kind of excited about this one.
So I am
means I have
too
to down
because
this.
New Holland, another wonderful Michigan brewery.
Oh, chugging that is not a good idea.
Yeah, idiot.
It's not a good idea.
This is batch 100 from New Holland, and I'm super stoked on this. Zeppelin Bend whiskey barrel aged
was listening to them
imperial
on the way
stout with cinnamon and vanilla.
Ooh.
Batch 100.
Cinnamon always worries me because it can be overpowering.
I know,
way
right?
too easy.
Or it tastes like
Well, this
you're
is
eating wood.
this is from
Or the Yankee
2022, so like we'll see if the cinnamon has gone off or if it's mellowed. Okay, when it came time to brew the 100th batch of our pub brew house in Grand Rapids, our brewers decided to go big and make an imperial stout that was aged in Zeppelin Bend whiskey barrels on a cinnamon sticks and vanilla beans. Now we are bottling that beer for the first time, and the results of our 2021 fan vote for Gesling Times. I don't know what the fuck that means. This bottle has some cryptic shit on it. All right. The cap is bright orange, which I really appreciate. I think that's cool as hell.
Too.
Yeah, let me. Hey, it didn't explode like that shitty soured beer that we had.
Oh, you whiny bastard. Quit bitching.
That's what's the name of it.
I know. That's why I said it.
It's shite. I like this bottle. I like the little flared end there. That's pretty. It's a nice bottle.
It's going to be a long day.
Yeah, if you drink that entire bomber of shit.
I am not dumping that. That's phenomenal. Take it.
Whatever bacteria in there is going to make your guts do backflips.
It smells very bready.
I cut myself opening that bottle. That was not worth it. That was not worth the personal injury.
We're smelling a Blood Day Gym.
No, that was the last bottle.
Oh, okay.
But see, look, I got a cut.
Nice.
So, I mean, this one, the same thing. The barrel aged. You can smell it. I haven't tasted it yet, but you definitely can smell it in there. Kind of the same thing like the Deep Woods from last week.
A lot of chocolate.
Yeah.
notes
Not the
to it.
Deep Woods.
Not as
Star.
not as strong of a smell though.
No, not as strong.
It's more mellow and smooth than that one was.
Actually, I like this one better. Flavor wise, it's much more mellow.
I like that one, the other one, the Dark Star better.
Or the Death's Tar.
Death's Tar. Yeah.
I think I still have the whiny bastard taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm trying to rinse it out. Maybe a little bit of water. I rinsed my glass with water and drank, and all I can smell and taste is that sour shit. And there's like that
I like it. It's a good one.
I like a sour beer that has that, wet horse blanket farm yard notes to it, but that just was like off.
You know what it is? It's the cinnamon in this one that kind of like throws me off. It's not as bad. It's not overpowering cinnamon, but it kind of leaves like that little. I don't want to say burn, but
Yeah, I think the actual cinnamon flavor itself is fallen out to the point where you still get it, but it doesn't taste like cinnamon.
yeah, I think that's what it was a little weird to me. I mean, it's still good though, not bad.
Yeah, I like it for what was this 2021 it said? Bottled
what's the
2022.
percentage?
I had no idea. I didn't.
I don't think it said.
Mr. Number, you had one
100.
job. You had one
100.
job.
It didn't
Doesn't say.
It didn't say.
What? It has to. Like, legally, it has to.
Does it have a here, let me look it up with
Somewhere.
Untapped.
But like, I don't taste any of the vanilla, which is kind of disappointing.
Oh, there's no vanilla.
Yeah.
Here, let me scan that barcode.
I'm not even going to lie. I already forgot half of what you guys described it as.
Oh, come on. Nope, that's my QR code. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see if it'll bring it up. Okay, well, they reused that barcode for a different beer because when I scanned it, it comes up as The Call from New Holland Brewing, which is a fruited sour at 4.5%. Hey,
I don't think that's this one.
one of my friends has drank this. They gave it a 4.6. Good for them.
One I almost never rate or take pictures with most of what I post on
That was the fruited sour, not that. Let me look up batch 100 here. Batch 100.
You know what it is? It's the whiskey. We talked about it earlier when we were talking about the beer we're going to make for September 14th. And depending on what barrel age, the whiskey always has more like a potent taste to it
Yeah.
than the bourbons that are normally smoother. But this one kind of has that, like that standout taste.
It's
Like,
very
tastes it a
punchy.
little- yes. I think that's from the whiskey.
Who
the
wants-
whiskey barrel in it?
Who wants to guess the ABV that Untapped said this is?
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
Everyone take a sip.
12.3.
Daryl?
We're going to play by Price is Right rules.
Weird thing, I would have to say like 9. I think it's lower than that.
9?
8.5 or 9. I would go 9.
12.7.
12.7, yeah.
Johnny was only off by 0.4 ABV. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's according to Untapped. But yeah, you're right. It is like I feel like the whiskey's just like a little bit punchy. Like it's just kind of like really just.
But it doesn't really taste 12%.
No, not really. No.
I don't normally say this, but like warmed up a little bit, this is like really good.
It is kind of warm.
Like it
though,
really
though.
opens it up.
It doesn't have a lot of flavors. You know, it's not like sweet. It's not like heavy.
It's
Yeah,
a
but
good,
with
it's
cinnamon
a good
and vanilla, I
even
really
blend.
don't taste much of cinnamon.
I
don't
get
taste much
zero vanilla. I get no dominance in the cinnamon either.
I can kind of taste where it used to be.
That's exactly how I feel. Like it's like the ghost of cinnamon.
It's like White Claw.
If that makes any sense.
Think White Claw.
No.
Yeah, I really don't get cinnamon or vanilla at any point in time with any of it, honestly.
Well, we're still planning on making an Imperial Stout barrel aged, right?
Yes.
That's the
That
plan.
was the third one.
All you have to do is tell us when. We know where.
Well, I got to order the grains, and we need to know what barrel we're using. What type of? I want to stay away from whiskey.
So we discussed this a little bit earlier. I threw the suggestion of a cognac barrel into this one.
I want to do something different because I
don't
always
like
do
cognac.
bourbon, and I
Yeah.
don't like whiskey.
I like whiskey and bourbon.
Yeah, but
I don't like
agree,
scotch.
But I
But we
do
wanna
bourbon all
switch
the
it up.
time, so I want to
Yeah.
do something different.
Why
I'm
not?
thinking
Why not
cognac's
rum?
going to be fruity.
Nobody ever does rum.
Arr.
Tequila?
No.
Trying to think. I mean, well. Here's a thought. We really loved Pierce Javelin, and that was aged in fortified wine barrels.
Yeah.
I don't know that we can get river salt barrels, but a fortified wine, a barrel aged,
I used to know a guy maybe, but
a Riss age. I mean, we could basically just make Pierce Javelin, make our own version, so that way we don't have to rely on the Dark Lord lottery to get it again.
That one was really good.
Yeah. See, that was a wine barrel aged beer that wasn't fucking sour. You got
tastes
to
like shit.
You got to taste the wine, but it tasted
still
like
like it.
It
it
still tastes
tasted
like
like
beer.
stout with wine, not
Yeah.
wine that wanted to be a
vaguely
stout.
tastes like beer. Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty cool challenge
Oh, a wine barrel aged Riss. I'm into that.
because it could be really good or shitty.
I mean, we do have some local wineries and stuff too. I don't know how much barrel aging they're doing, but if they've got an old wine barrel, it might be kind of cool to do a local wine with a local beer.
I know a few people I could talk to probably get one.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the one we had before
To be fair.
was a
fair,
fortified wine. I don't know how much fortified wine is made around here, but it doesn't have to be.
But I don't want to do a Pinot either.
Fuck no. No, I don't feel like Pinot and Stout. I think that's a lose. I think we need to go like red wine or like a sweet wine or, well, I guess a fortified wine is, well, yeah, a Riesling would be good. But Riesling's one of my favorite styles, but I like dry Rieslings.
Characteristic on this though. I like the idea of sticking with like a liquor, not wine. Something a little heavier, a little harder.
Yeah, but like Daryl said, like that's what everyone does. Like every barrel aged beer you
bourbon.
get
Yeah,
bourbon or
That's
whiskey.
why I'm saying
or,
if we go with cognac, that's a little bit different, but it's still a smooth, kind of fruity, sweet based liquor.
sourcing a cognac barrel is going to be a little more challenging than.
We got some talents.
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, my concern with that too is one, the time frame. How long are we going to age it in the barrel? Two, how long has the barrel been empty? Because if the barrel isn't fresh, every day it's
It
it's
dries
empty.
out.
That statement,
And
that's
plus
gonna
we're
hold true to
increasing
any
our-
barrel that we use, though.
Yes, but if what I said about the local barrel is if we can get it
Yeah, that's-
fresh,
that's
then we
fair.
have less in chance for an infection and end up with.
Well, I'm
want
not
it best.
too worried about getting the barrel. I got some contacts.
That'll be easy. We just need to pick the barrel.
We just need to figure out what we want. Whether it's more cognac, rum, wine.
I think cognac's going to be more dominant and more beneficial to our flavor profile than rum. Rum is going to
Cognac is kind of somewhere between rum and wine, though, too.
Yeah.
So I think that's might be a good compromise. I've had cognac aged beers. They've normally been Dark Lord variants.
It's different
So-
than your bourbon or whiskey. It's going to have that whole different profile. It's not quite lighter than rum. It's darker. It's that
151
in
rum.
between.
And as far as aging it, we'll probably cheat it a little bit. We'll warm it up, cool it down.
Oh yeah, used to.
Yeah. We'll cheat that.
try
a
the
little bit.
electric-
Roll it into the cooler for a day. Roll it out of the cooler for a day. Roll it into the cooler for a
We
day.
could try an electrolysis thing too.
That's.
I haven't experimented with.
I think with the if you roll it in and out of the freezer or
It'll
in the
do
cooler
good.
for a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
of days,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it'll age super quick.
Yeah.
But you got to, we don't want it to be too cognac, or do we?
So Sue.
Yeah, great. We get
It's
to
our
live.
creation.
Yep,
We
that's
do it.
true.
We can do what we want.
We do need to establish the grain bill. We've got 2 beers we need to establish the grain bill on.
I think we keep it pretty just imperial stout basics.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at what we have right now. I think with my system, it's going to be kind of hard to get it up there as far as like the ABV, just because it's a smaller system, so we'll have to make less to get it higher.
We could switch to a different yeast.
We could all.
Something higher
Well, no, I mean
fermenting.
he
The
means
sugar
like
content, trying to get that pulled out.
the amount of grain that we need.
Okay.
We could use extract to boost the gravity if we need
You
to.
could use sugar too,
Yeah, but
but then it dries out.
yeah, we don't want it to be too dry. And extract has come a long way in since the home brewing revolution has come along, because extract 20 years ago used to sit on the shelf forever. It would get stale and nasty.
In
And,
case that can that I made my first homebrew with.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like now it's usually really fresh, and plus you're ordering it from, they're definitely coming with the good shit.
We're good on imperial.
Hell yeah.
Gold's cognac.
I like
I'm for it.
a Riss in cognac. I'm into that.
I don't drink much cognac, so what's a
I've
good
never
brand?
I
drank.
have no idea.
Oh,
I've
boy.
never drank cognac. Period. Isn't what is it? Remy? Remy's
I think
cognac.
that's one. I think
The
Grand
only
Blue is
cognac
one,
I had, I think, was from Bahamas that you could only get on an island.
I don't
ended
think
up
we're
drinking
sourcing
up
that
there.
barrel, Daryl.
No, that might be a
No,
little
definitely not. That's the only one.
I
had.
mean, if we can somehow find a way for this place or what we do to pay for it, I am down to go down and hand select a barrel. I will volunteer
Bahamas?
my time to go to the Bahamas and hand select a barrel and bring it
Yeah,
back.
I
He'll
don't think
fly
we're
back
there.
in his carry-on luggage. He'll just put the barrel in the ocean and paddle back. He'll float on the barrel, and then it'll be a goza by the time we get back, because it'll just be all salt water.
So what you're saying is I got to bring the beer down with me and age it on the way back.
Brilliant.
So are we going to want any other like additives? Vanilla, Madagascar vanillas? I definitely don't want to put cinnamon in something like
So
that.
I think we need to.
But isn't cognac like a little more floral?
Generally, think
It's a little
more
sweeter,
fruity.
too.
Yeah, sweet, kind of fruity.
I think we need to taste the cognac that we're going to be aging it in, so we can properly pair the adjuncts. Because
Sounds like a good plan.
because if we say we have a cognac that's a little bit more spicy, then
I
we
can see
we
if I
wouldn't
got
want to use
cognac in the milk crates.
Probably, yeah, but then again we have to source the barrel as a result. So
True.
Let's go check the river.
Don't go to the Bell. That is not cognac, my friend. You saw the picture, so I posted the picture on our Facebook page of the beer, the picture of the beer the river gifted me that day.
gross.
Yeah, it was still there. I mean, you didn't see it?
Yeah, you did. I saw it.
Okay,
You sent it to me. You sent it to us.
I forgot I did send that to the group too. Yeah,
But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if we did want, if we can't get any good cognac barrels, we do have, like I said, we have local wineries that we might be able to get a fresh barrel from.
we'll call
too.
that Plan B. But yeah,
And that's never mind.
Here's to you, Mr. Backyard Vintner, the champion of the Chardonnay, the sultan of the Syrah. You, who transform a humble garage into a grand chateau with the power of a single grape press and a dream. With each swirl of the glass, you decipher notes and tones that mere mortals cannot perceive. Is that a hint of oak? Or perhaps the subtle whisper of blackberry fields forever? You don't need to roam the rolling hills of Bordeaux. No, sir. Your magic comes from that mysterious space between the lawnmower and the tool chest. Who cares if the critics can't tell the difference between your masterpiece and vinegar? Your DIY spirit ferments away their words with a robust laugh and a bold pour. And as you lovingly bottle each handcrafted vintage, who dares to say it's not the nectar of the gods? Well, maybe your skeptical in-laws, but what do they know? Here's to you, O monarch of Merlot. Who knows that the secret ingredient is not just love, but a refusal to accept that wine tasting is only for the highfalutin? Maybe it doesn't pair well with filet mignon, but it's a perfect match for your Tuesday taco night. Raise a glass, Mr. Winemaker, because when life gives you grapes, you make greatness. Bottle by Unquestionable Bottle. Here's to you and the undeniable bouquet of your passion-born perseverance.
I had a thought, and I cleansed the thought from my mind.
I have no options of needing that anytime soon.
That's it was inappropriate. It's inappropriate.
That's the point of our show. That's the third element. Come on. If it's funny, say it.
I prefer The Fifth Element.
I haven't seen
Great
that
fucking
either.
movie. One of my favorite movies.
It's Mila Jovovich is in that, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Multi-pass. No, it's fantastic. It's one of my favorite movies, and I've tried to get my wife to watch it a million times, and she keeps falling asleep. She's like, "This movie sucks," and I'm like,
streaming
"You're
on anything?
uncultured."
Is it streaming on any service?
Probably.
I'm sure it is.
I couldn't tell you which
I'll
one.
try to remember.
Corbett with the multi-pass. Yep.
Corbin Dallas Multi-pass.
Yeah, I've not seen the
Chicken.
movie, so I'm the odd
Good.
man out here.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch.
I'm going
you
to
gotta
take
watch
my
Fifth
whiny
Element.
bastard, and I'm going to enjoy this while you guys talk about that movie.
Oh my god, so good. This is Bruce
It is.
Willis's
It's
finest moment, honestly. Die
was
Hard.
good.
Die Hard was fine. Fifth Element was better.
I've never seen Die Hard.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Don't even,
Yes.
Okay.
He said it in a acceptance speech. It's a Christmas movie. And Mac, I doubt you listen to this show, but you and I have had discussions about this at the gun store. It's a Christmas movie, and he, meaning Bruce Willis, even said so.
That's right.
Yep.
Bruce.
That's all I got.
Shout out Bruce Willis. Good for you.
And I feel bad because I
Hope he's
promised
doing
Mac
well.
I was going to watch all the movies, and I still haven't.
Yeah, I guess Bruce
No,
ain't doing so good lately, so,
No.
hopefully him and his family are doing well.
So there's a movie he did, Breach, like a sci-fi one. A buddy of mine was in that movie with him.
He still has good beer.
I went back from last week's beer.
That's still good. Holy shit, that can't be good at this point.
When we were in college, my buddy, he lived in what they call the student ghetto, and they had
I'm
this.
sorry, but this is still.
They had this 3-story house that was just a shit show, and he would always be drinking 40s. Always had 40s,
Ugh.
and it was never anything good. It was always Beast Ice or King Cobra or shit like that. And if he left a 40
I
out,
to 40 of that once.
he left a 40 out sitting out overnight. We got up the next day and it was uncapped and everything. And he's like, "Oh, time to finish my soup." And finished his 40 ouncer that had just been left out from the night before. I mean, to be fair, back then, we were probably only sleeping 4 or 5 hours in the night. So it only really been
long
out for
night
a
for
couple
me.
hours.
I was at a wedding a couple years ago, and we had some of this nasty, disgusting ass strawberry champagne that we killed at the rental house before the wedding.
Strawberry champagne, I just think of like Boone's Farm level quality of beverage.
Oh, this made Boone's Farm look good. But this was left
had Boone's
out
Farm?
on the counter all night. You've seen the video of me chugging Boone's Farm.
We used to have chugging competitions at Boone's Farm. I didn't participate. I just watched. I have some videos of it on some of my old phones if I can find it.
I would love to see that to see if who I could beat. But
They were doing straw bong. So the bendy straw.
Oh yeah.
If you want to chug a bottle of beer fast, you put a bendy straw in the beer.
You don't need to do that. You swirl it.
You
and
just
it goes down fast.
Yeah, but that's dumb. And when
seen me drink,
you
brother.
tip
I
it back,
remain
the air sucks to the bottom because when you spin it, it gets too foamy, and then you leave a bunch of foam in the bottle. There's no
I don't
foam in the
leave
bottle.
foam.
Of course you
When you're
don't,
a
because
pro
you
like
suck
Johnny.
better than the rest of us.
That explains,
I'm not denying it.
that explains a lot now.
Now remember, Johnny,
And yet I
make sure you chew if you go to a public rest stop. We all know. Always have a dip in your lip if you go to a public rest stop.
There's so many bad things I want to add to this. But
Shout out
I don't
Uncle
want to
David.
scare around any of our other 2 listeners.
I like how it went from
forgot
3
where I was
listeners
going.
down to 2.
3.
Johnny
have you
Johnny
listened to
killed
the
one of
show?
our listeners.
Have you listened?
We've had a lot of downloads, though.
Well, yeah, we're a little bit over 1,000. So by the time this loads, we'll be over that.
I can't believe that many people have listened to
You
us.
poor bastards.
Well,
I'm sorry.
To be fair,
To be
fair.
fair.
I don't think that many people have listened to us. It's just the same people who just
Keep downloading
seem
it.
to like us as persons outside of our podcast fame.
I've downloaded on 12 different devices, so.
Oh,
Smart man.
that's where it's all coming
Smart
from.
man. You
So
could just
remember-
use one device if you just set up your VPN to
You
have
just have
12
to
different.
refresh your IP. So if you
about
like the show, like it, share it, comment it, share it to your friends, tell everybody about us. It's good, wholesome fun.
It's
Wholesome. Well, to that point, they have done studies like the analytics for YouTube and things like that. Content creators that they've even gotten down to the point in the video when they ask you to like and subscribe and share.
Oh, yeah.
That the analytics show that when you insert that in, your interactions go up, which
Then why
I
have
think
we
is
never
funny.
done it?
Because we don't give
I
a
do.
shit.
I say it every now and then,
Oh, I never hear it.
and it's in it's in some of the descriptions.
Yeah,
too.
I also don't.
Nobody ever reads my descriptions.
I
That's
do
the funny
sometimes.
part. Occasionally.
Either our growth is going to be
Oh,
organic or it's
By
not
the
going
way,
to be growth.
we have one follower on Patreon. Cheap bastard hasn't signed up to subscribe yet. It's somebody named Daryl Starr or something like that.
No, fuck that
I
guy.
didn't go look at it.
Fuck that guy.
I'm not paying for this shit.
Well,
The
it's because you
irony-
get no content with it. There's nothing. Don't
Early
subscribe to our
access.
Patreon. You get nothing.
Right now, it's just set up for early access. That's it.
We did
We're
have
gonna
some
add more
discussions,
to it.
about bonus episodes or things like that, or
Yeah.
like bonus content. We'll figure that out.
We'll work on building it.
People have to start giving a shit first, because I mean we don't, so we don't expect you to.
I mean, maybe we do. We expect them to pay us money to keep hearing to us or to make us stop.
Please don't pay us money. We don't deserve it.
Send us beer.
I mean, I'm all right with that.
Oh, don't send us beer?
Yeah, dude,
No.
you got to trick them.
Don't send us anything that's 8.5% or higher.
11. Come on, we're 11 or 14.8.
Okay, all right.
Don't send us Pinot Noir aged imperial stouts.
No, that one he's pretty serious about. Probably don't send that one. I mean, if you do, I'll drink it, but we won't talk about it on the show.
I just can't believe how carbonated that was. Like every time I could crack the cap a little bit
still
more,
carbonated.
it would, and then it just started
I have a homebrew that
foaming.
did that.
I'm happy every episode we don't have to babysit Johnny.
Yet.
Wait till the next episode. Stick around for the next episode. Hey.
If you didn't learn anything today, at least remember this. Beer is the answer that makes everything better.
Can't remember the question, but who cares when you have a cold one in your hand?
Remember, everybody, drink responsibly, drink high gravity.
Most importantly, drink well.
Okay, not the well. Life's too short for bad beers.
Stay frothy, my friends.